Greetings and welcome to Elisio Diecast videos. I'm Elisio and today we're going to talk about Matchbox. So earlier this year, Matchbox released collection 2 of the best of Matchbox, and it was a very good release with 6 cars. Top among those were this here Porsche 911 RS GT3, and there was a fantastic Miura. So very good after the slightly so-so first release. The second release was really top-notch, and I was really looking forward for release 3. After like what, 8-9 months, here it is. So this time it's only 5 cars, down from 6, and it's a little bit disappointing, and here's why. Here are the 5 cars. I think the 2 that people will be probably looking for the most are these 2. The 65 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA and the Porsche 914 6. And they're very nice castings. They're fan favorites. I personally love them, but I already had them in their previous releases. Because the biggest problem here is that they are almost exact replicas of a previous release. This one, for example, is a dead ringer to this one, with the exception of the rear riders. That's it. While this one is the exact same as this one that was released as part of the Lesney editions a few years ago. And once again, the only difference is rear riders, but everything else is the same. And we actually lose a little bit in this one, because this one, the Lesney, had a metal base, while this one is now plastic. So I don't know about you, for me it's a little bit disappointing. If it's your first chance to get these models, then that's great, but for those of us who have been collecting for a little bit, it doesn't bring nothing much. It doesn't really justify the purchase. But let's see what the other 3 cars are. We have the 89 Chevy Blazer 4x4. So I believe this is a very old casting, making a return in the fold, and you can tell from the front it's not to the standards of current Matchbox. Everything else is nice. The rear riders are nice, and it's a big chunky casting, and apparently this is in reference to the one of the police truck in Stranger Things on Netflix. We'll have to check this out. Another cool casting, the Dodge Magnum Police, once again with the rear riders, and a separate piece for the light on top, so that's always cool. And for me, the most welcome return, the Bentley Continental GTE, and those are rear riders from Hot Wheels. Nice color, it's a dark blue. So let's open it up and have a closer look. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Bentley. I'm glad this casting is back. If you want to have a look or try to score one of the previous releases in the mainline, those are hard to find and cost quite a lot. So I'm glad I can have this beauty at a regular price. Very nicely done. I like those wheels. Very cool. As with the previous releases, the boxes are meh. They don't give too much information. And yeah, the graphics are really subpar. So I was hoping they would have improved on that, but so far nothing has been done. Next, let's go with the Dodge Magnum. Sorry for the light. It's there's not too much sun today. I think it's going to rain. Nice. So these are the wheel riders from Matchbox. So it's more like a all-terrain kind of tires. Depending on the cars, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. On this one, it's okay. And like I said previously, separate piece for the top, so that's always a nice bonus. Pretty cool. And you gotta love your wagons. Next, the Chevy Blazer. Oh, now that's interesting. I just got an unspun. An unspun version. Look at that. Wow, that's a first for me. I have an unspun release of this casting. Holy moly. Okay. So maybe that's why there was this gap in the front. Anyway, so let's have a look around. Nice paint, nice details. Even though it feels very light, this would feel a lot better if it was on with a metal base. I like the lights here. Hey, well, since it's unspun, we might as well have a look inside. Huh, okay, so this is what it looks like. Inside, I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be in the back. It doesn't even have a steering wheel. Okay. Now that's interesting. Alright, I think this one goes like this. There you go. So yeah, first on my channel, first an unspun Matchbox. Okay, next, let's have a look at the 914-6. Very nice wheels. It's a nice choice of wheels, and this casting is one of my favorites, so that's pretty cool. It's just too bad that it doesn't well, let's have a look. Nope. Same. Yep. Same. Except plastic base, metal base, but wheel riders, regular wheels. Oh well, I like them both. And lastly, but not least, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. So here it is, full tempos in the front. That's one of the things I like about the Best of series, full tempos front and back. Interesting choice of wheels, not sure it fits, but okay. So here's the more, I don't think it was the very first release of it, but As you can see, it was already sporting details in the back and on the front. The only difference here is that we don't have the clover here, I guess, and the wheels. And chrome interior. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So there you have it. A little haphazard collections of cars, old, and well, there's nothing new actually in here, so it's mostly old cars. I don't know what the next release will bring. I'm very curious about that, because I think here Matchbox had an opportunity to be truly great, and so far it has been kind of hit and miss, but let's be optimistic. So there it is. This was the new Best of Matchbox for 2017. I don't think there will be any more release for this year. I'm curious what the next one will be, if there is another one, and if there will be more new stuff. I know it's called Best of, so I expect it to be more about curating what has been done so far by Matchbox, but you can do new stuff with old stuff, and this is not the way to do it, I think. Hey, can you see? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.